So you're tired of having weeds in your flower beds? Hit that thumbs up if you're tired of having weeds in your flower beds. Or even better, if you have a buddy or a friend that has a ton of weeds in their flower beds, send this video over to them. You might not get any birthday or Christmas presents from them because you're calling them out on having weeds in their flower beds, but go ahead and send this video to them. So right here, I'm trying to take care of these weeds for this customer because their flower beds are overrun with them. And what we're doing is we're trying to kill them and prevent new ones at the same time. I know it's getting cooler outside, so the kill off time might take a little bit longer, but we want to keep those winter weeds from growing up, the ones with the purple flowers and all that stuff, and just keep it looking good. Less time having to pull weeds, less time having to spray weeds, because these pre-emergents should last six-ish to 8-ish weeks, depending on rates. Now, the label on these herbicides is the law, so make sure you follow the label. But we want to keep these weeds out and kill them by using a little mixture, which we'll go over here in a little bit. I'll show you what exactly I use to keep weeds out of flower beds. So let's go to the truck and I'll show you what I'm using. Guys, so what are you going to need to keep weeds out of your flower beds? Well, there's several things you're going to need. One, you're going to need long sleeves, long pants, waterproof boots, and some waterproof gloves. Why are you going to need those things? Well, that way you don't get any of the chemical herbicides on you, because it is nasty stuff. And if you don't think just walking around spraying flower beds can get that on you, I challenge you to mix a sprayer with some kind of dye, wearing long pants, and go around spraying and see what color your shoes and your pants are when you do it. Plus, you don't want to be spraying that stuff, then hop in the truck or go inside and grab something to eat and put it in your mouth without washing your hands and all that thing. Safety glasses as well. You don't want that stuff in your eyes. But you're going to need a sprayer. Now, I prefer a battery powered sprayer because they're easy to calibrate. You can use a pump sprayer or even a big skid sprayer, but as long as it's calibrated, that way you're putting down the right rates. You're going to need something that'll kill everything in your flower beds. This is my choice. It's Quick Pro. It works better than anything that I've found. Now, if you have like pine saplings or little trees growing, Quick Pro might not be enough by itself. And then you can grab something with 2,4-D in it, like Speed Zone. Speed Zone is one of my favorites, so that's why I have it. There are other options besides these two to kill the weeds in the beds, but they're two of my favorites. But to keep the weeds out, which is why we're here, something along these lines. Now, this is prodiamine, pre-emergent. There's other options, SureGuard or Barricade. Those are 3 options. You can also go the granular route with some Snapshot or Preen from big box store kind of thing. But I want to take as many trips, or take as few trips as possible around my flower beds. So I would mix all 3 of these together in one sprayer and make one trip around. It's just easier for me, quicker for me, and more profitable that way. Now, one other thing that you're going to need, and this might sound kind of crazy, but you're going to need a drill and a paint mixer. And why in the world would you need a drill and a paint mixer to spray weeds? Well, we'll go to the water hose and I'll show you. But you need, most of these kind of sprayers don't have agitators on them, so you use this to agitate the chemical in the sprayer. That way it's all mixed up and all your chemical is sitting at the bottom of the tank when you go to spray it. That way you're putting down the right rates. So let's